Hey, this is Rick with Tom Tech 3D. So, we got some cool viewer requests for full-length content, and so we thought this would be the best platform to jump to. It'd be YouTube. So we came up with some cool projects, and one of the big things that we do around here, we're a small family 3D print shop based out of Detroit, Michigan. And one of the things that we like to do is, we make some cool things that we think everybody likes, and so we started printing them regularly and making them for sale. But then we wanted to do it so that way we could support our passion of the science of 3D printing. So we started making some pretty cool things around here. So you have your traditional Benchy, which are very small. You have your traditional Benchy, just a little guy, right? Well, then we decided, well, what if we made our Benchy bigger? And then we decided, well, that's not big enough. What if we made it even bigger? Well, so you don't want to spend tons of filament when you do projects like this, and we were really curious because the Benchy has been interesting material to work with. It's got a lot of strength, even when it's on large overhangs. And so once we had printed some small benches, we realized that we had our overhangs down pretty well. We did some overhang tests on the printer using our Benchy. We tweaked around a few settings, and then we figured out that we could print these large objects with 5% infill, but then also 0% infill. This box is completely hollow. And while it does seem like it warped a little bit in some places because this is just single wall Benchy, it came out pretty nice, we think. So why don't you check out some of the videos we took while we printed this out that we put together for you, and check out what the Ender 3 Pro was able to do, because that's all we run here is Ender 3 Pros and Ender 3 V2s. But I think for an inexpensive printer that you can get on your local marketplace for a third of the price of what they were a few years ago, those things print pretty well. So why don't you take a look at this, and then we'll get back together after the videos and we can talk about the science of how these printed. Ooh. So as you can see, the printers really worked through the process pretty interestingly. I mean, we use Orca Slicer, which itself has to design the path for the printer to take to print these things like this. But the really impressive thing is the fact that, as you can see in the videos, many of these areas were printing on the Benchy over just what seemed like thin air, you know, and it was pretty interesting to see how the Orca Slicer would bring the head of the printer ahead of the print line, extrude a little bit of filament, and then drag it back across to create support as it went. And we think that that created a pretty cool surface on top, considering it was printed on nothing. And then you get to our hollow box, which, again, we had overhangs from one side all the way to the other of that Benchy, and it still printed that Z on top of those overhangs. And you would think traditionally an overhang that far would have no strength, but somehow that Benchy caught it and still made a beautiful surface. So what have you guys printed in Benchy? We're very curious. We intend to make more videos for you guys. We've got some cool things we've gotten to do already that we'd like to share with you, and we are working on content. We've got some awesome projects behind us. I'm sure you can see in the back of the video here. We've got the spin can cup from It's Boy in Space on printables.com. And if you're curious about that file, check down in the information below the video, and we'll put a link in for the calibration cube that we got from printables.com, the Benchy, and the twist can cup from It's Boy in Space that we are very excited is printing right now. So check back with us for more. Give us a subscribe. Let us know what you guys like to see down in the comments. Have a great night.